What's good, YouTube? It's Blake, and today I'm back with another video. And today we're going to be doing something that a lot of you guys have been looking forward to. I never really told you guys that I was going to do this, but I feel like I just have to after every sneaker event that I go to. And I'm sure you guys are probably aware from watching the vlogs in New York that I did pick up a few things from New York SNEAKERCON, and I do have a couple things right here that I picked up, a couple things that my pops picked up. So I'm gonna quickly run through my pickups first, and then I'll go over my dad's. But the first pickup that I picked up is these NYC Big Apple Adidas Prime Knit NMDs. Now you guys are probably like, Blake, you got a pair of NMDs, like what's so cool about these, what's special about these? So I'm gonna put this pair down, that side down. But the cool thing about these is that they did release when a new Adidas store was opened. I'm not sure which one, so I'm not gonna say, but there were only 200 pairs of these. I have 157. Hopefully you guys can see that. I mean, you probably won't be able to. I'll get some B-roll after. This is 157 out of only 200 pairs. This was limited and exclusive to New York. First 200 people in line for the store got these, and basically with all of that being said, this is a super hyped, super rare, super grail NMD, and you know I'm a hypey, so I had to pick this up. And going into New York, I was really trying to find a pair of these because I know that a lot of people that had these were still in New York, and barely any pairs came to LA, and the pairs that were in LA were crazy prices, like $2,000 to $3,000, and I did get this for around 1.4. So with prices on Riff right now being at around 2.5 and Flight Club being around 2.6, 2.7, I would say that that's a pretty good price for these being dead stock and my size, because they do have other sizes like size 7 and 14 that go for way less, just because not a lot of people are gonna wear that size. But this is a very good size to pick up in these, so hopefully you guys can get a good look at those. These are probably the craziest shoe that I picked up. This is the craziest shoe in my opinion. I do have a couple other crazy shoes, but this is by far my favorite pickup from New York SNEAKERCON. Okie dokie, so to switch it up a little bit and go to a Jordan that I picked up, I did pick up a pair of Jordan 1s. These are the Jordan 1 Satins, the Satin 1 colorway. And again, this is a New York exclusive. This was released at, again, a Nike store that I'm not sure about, but there are only 500 pairs of these. These were released on the day of, the day that the Band 1s were released, I believe, or the Band 1s were, yeah, the Band 1s were released. So these were released at a Nike town, or it was a Jordan pop-up. I think it was a Jordan pop-up, I'm not sure, but these were released while the bread ones were being restocked. No one knew about these. It was a surprise release, and I guess that's basically all you can say except for the beauty and quality and details, craftsmanship of this shoe. This shoe is so amazing, just the amount of details and work they put into this. I'm just gonna lace this up a little bit. These are really sick. I really like them, and I've already wore them. I think I'm one of the first people to ever wear a pair of these, which is sort of crazy to know that we wear our sneakers, but I was breaking a lot of necks with these. People were like, are those breads? Are those the new ones? What are those customs? And then they're like, oh, okay, we didn't see that. Hopefully you guys can see that. So I do have 245 out of 501, and I do have to say something after, but this is just a super crazy shoe in my opinion, being a huge one head that I am, Jordan 1 collector. Now my last personal pickup of SNEAKERCON 2016 was this black and white, or I guess you could call it off-white pair of V2s. I did call these Oreo V2s, and these are super sick. They're not released yet. We do have some different details. This quality, like this prime knit upper, is a lot better in my opinion in different materials, being because they fit better, and this is the same size that I have in my OG V2, the orange one, and those squeeze my feet. This does not squeeze my foot, especially up here. It almost feels like it, like sort of, I guess, stretches with your foot. A couple things I wanted to point out about these: we do have a 3M back, which is something new. That's pretty sick. And then we do have that backwards supply 350, and believe me, these are real. I got them checked by a lot of people. Kais got a pair too, and we both got them checked from various people at SNEAKERCON, which is probably the biggest sneaker show of the year. And let's just say, Team Early, these are authentic. Now moving on to my dad's 2 pickups of SNEAKERCON. My dad had to go with a pair of the OG V2s. He never had them, never tried them on. We did have a couple pairs. As you guys know, we still have 2. We did have a lot more, but they weren't his size. So he never really got around to wearing the pair that he picked up in Atlanta. So I ended up just like selling it because he was cool with that. But he did pick these up, and there was a table with I think 100 pairs. They're selling them for $600 each. So he picked up a pair, and I wish that I picked up another or a couple as well, because I could have sold them for at least a little bit more. This is a nice looking shoe, I have to admit. The V2 is a very nice looking shoe, and I'm excited to see what they have in store for us, just because it seems like every rumored color that's supposed to come out looks pretty nice, like with the green and the red and like the gold. So I'm excited to see what Kanye has up his sleeve for us. And shout out to Dad for copping the V2s. Now my dad's last pickup and the last shoe that I'm going to be showing you guys today is another pair of the recently released black toe ones. He saw these, he was wearing his Crocs on the second day. Crocs were killing his feet, you know how it is with the doctors with the Crocs. And he was just like, Blake, what's a good comfortable shoe that would look sick on me? I'm like, well Dad, honestly any shoe would look good on you, but these caught my eye. And they actually happened to release the day before he picked these up, but he got these for the good price. And I was like, Dad, these black toe ones, they just came out. I got an early pair. The quality is A1. Have them lace them up for you and just put them on your feet and tell me what you think. And he was like, these are a done deal, super comfortable, and they weren't too much. They're actually pretty good price. They're like $260. So he was like, I'm gonna wear these all day and I'm gonna start wearing more Jordan 1s. So I'm like, hey, on the Jordan 1 squad. So yeah, this is the last pickup. Again, the quality, I mean, it's not bad, but it's not the best that we've seen from Jordan Brand for sure. I mean, at least it's better than those Shattered Backboard 2.0s. I mean, don't even get me started with those. So, I mean, last pickup, a lot of dope pickups from SNEAKERCON. So shout out to everybody again who showed love out there, whether it was from purchasing a shoe or just saying what's up to me and copying merch, of course. We sold out on all the merch on the first day. So I'm sorry to anybody who couldn't get any merch on the second day. We should have brought more, that was my fault. But next time we will be prepared. And the next big sneaker show, I will have my own booth. So let's just say it's gonna be lit. So as always, make sure to leave a like if you enjoyed. I wanna see if we can get this video to 3,000 likes. I think we can do that. We've been on a good roll recently. We're just still growing. And I feel like on this rate, we're gonna keep growing and growing and growing higher day by day. And I wouldn't be able to do that without you guys. So I appreciate all the support. And let's just say, holiday giveaway coming very soon. And with all that being said, follow me on Instagram. It should be in that corner. And we are out of here. Peace.